Hold up. Before I go, I was making my playlist and I came across this video. Let me get you in here. Let me get you in here real quick. I was about to make a playlist that will be playing in the background as I prepare my food, and then I came across this video by a guy called Coops Corner. Well, that's the name of the YouTube channel. Posted 2 days ago. The title is "I Quit Leaving Corporate America and Moved to Africa." And this is not the first video I have seen. That's why nimepop nayo nikafikiria nirekodi hii video juu a lot of American celebrities are moving to Africa. Yeah, a lot of American celebrities are moving to Africa, and I don't know what's up with America. I'm just wondering what's up with America. Of course, we have seen America embarrass itself. Like, and I love Americans. I'm not talking about Americans. I'm talking about America. America, the country, the company, or whatever the organization that is the US of A. Especially during the pandemic, the way they have behaved in the recent years has really actually allowed China to even catch up very fast, because right now China China owns a lot of America. China ina own Hollywood, like nasikia okay, sijui kabisa, lakini China wako na shares kibao sana Hollywood, like they are basically calling shots. Wao ndio wana decide vile movies zinamekiwa Hollywood, na kwa hivyo basically Hollywood is not a free storyteller. They are telling us what Beijing or what China would like to 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 be told or to be said. Unasikia vitu mob mpaka magazine zingine, unasikia Forbes magazine ni inauliwa at 95% na China. So anyways, what I'm saying is America basically, na kitambo nilikuwa napenda sana kwenda majuu. I've tried to go to America for so many times, the American embassy mpaka walikuwa wamenizoea manze, but I am so happy I never went to that country. I am so happy to be in Kenya, because as you can see, America siku hizi si place ati noma sana. Actually watu sio wanataka kutoka huko, but sitaki nichoche sana. Acha kwanza tusikie hii video ndo tuendelee na reaction, au sio? What's going on, everybody? I'm cool. It's your man J. Cool. And today I'm going to be telling you why I quit corporate America and moved to Africa. Let's get into it. J. Cool. J. Cool. Africa, Mother Africa, Mother Africa, coming home. Welcome to Coop's Corner. Come along to the journey. It's a lifestyle. It's all about learning. I love you, Africa. Okay, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Jackson Cooper, also known as J. Coop. I am currently in Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi? Yes, I am in the motherland of Africa. Let me tell you why I quit corporate America and moved here to Africa. I was working at a job. It was a good situation. Hold up, huyu Mori yako Nairobi. Gotcha. Acha tuzicheki comments. What's good? What's good, J. Cooper? You're in Nairobi. I got all the support from us in Kenya. Karibu. As a Kenyan, I'm so happy African American guys are moving back home. Time to get into this adventure. Yeah, akina Angelina, akina Kinyi na akina Wanjiro watachangamkia mambo hiyo sana. Although it's not only men who are moving here. Although nimechikia mseka Dave Chappelle, the great comedian manzana move Africa, is actually planning to build comedy clubs all over the continent, and he's actually started watching, like no, not watching, like he's talking about renting before he starts building. So ni kitu inaendelea haraka sana. Therefore my stand up comedians manze, mnajua vitu ziko about kupop So anyways, I knew you were going to move back to Africa after that Kenya video. Okay. Twende. Elizabeth Rashid anasema, I'm stupid happy that you're home. You're like everybody's cool big brother. And this speech we could all feel the passion and the drive. Karibu nyumbani kaka. For some reason everybody knows him
From watching your Kenyan vlog, I was not surprised you made the decision to move. I could tell you really fell in love with the country. I would definitely donate because I really, 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 really love what you're doing. Okay. Even guy, Jake, Jaco has, thank you for your support and donation. All right, cool. I really admire that you took this decision. Okay, fine. Tuende kule juweza tusikie video yenyewe.
But I knew there was something more out there for me in particular. There is nothing wrong with working a job. I just knew that there was more out there for me, and I had to go find it. I truly believe that there are signs everywhere, but you have to be tapped in order to see those signs. So I follow my heart.
Yeah, what I was telling you about being aware so that you can see the signs.
And I follow my
being
dreams,
aware.
And it ended me here. When I was working in corporate America, I just felt like I was stuck inside of a box that I couldn't quite break out. And that wasn't the life that I wanted to lead. I was at this job for about 5 years, never missed a day, never called in sick. I want to thank my dad for that because he told me, Jay, what you're going to have over everybody else is you're going to be at work. That's the hardest thing to do, is to actually get to work, because once you're there, you're already in the mix. So what I would suggest to people, whatever you do, always give it 100% and always show up. Some things about corporate America that I really didn't like. Now, there's a lot of undercover things, to say the least, that happen in corporate America where I couldn't just blossom. I actually put in my resume to get a position that was higher than the one that I had, and I felt that I was a really good candidate for it, but it seemed like they had every excuse for me not to get that job. Even when that happened, which was years ago, I told myself, Jackson, you're not really going to grow here. You're going to be able to get a check, you're going to have stability, which are very good things, which are things that you get used to and you kind of get comfortable with. Something told me, Jackson, save up as much money as you can and bet on yourself. So that's what I did. I know that I might be jumping all over the place, guys, but this is off the top of the dome. This is as real as it can get. Let me tell you, when I decided to put in my 2 weeks notice, I typed it up, said, Jackson, you're really about to do this. And that's what I did. I walked up to my manager, handed him the resignation. He was a little bit shocked because I come to work every day to put in my work, and he knew that he was losing a great candidate. And I was also leaving a good company as well. I had nothing bad to say about the company, but I knew that I had to level up in this life.
Obviously hajai miss job for 5 years, alafu time moja anaandika resignation. Lazima manager alikuwa zile yo.
So within those 2 weeks, people started reaching out that had never reached out before. It was a manifestation type of thing. Like some of the higher ups heard about it and said, Jackson, we wish you the best. A couple other people that I really never talked to reached out, even helped out in certain ways. And that felt very good because that showed me that even if you don't talk all the time, your actions speak much louder than your words. If you put in good work, good things will come from it. And that all ties back into me doing my own thing and becoming my own boss, so to say. I'm no longer working for somebody. It's scary, yet thrilling. The moment when I realized that I was going to come to Africa and this was going to be the start of my new journey, I was on a balcony and I was looking out. It was at this exact moment that I knew something just hit me. I had an epiphany. Jackson, this is it. This is where you're going to be. Like, this is really where you're going to be. And that's what we did, man. It was amazing. And, yeah, man. We're in Nairobi, Kenya. This is the beginning of the journey. So the reason why I'm in Kenya was because earlier this year in January, I came to Nairobi for the first time. I came to Africa for the first time. But let's rewind and see why this might be destiny. So back in 2020, we all know what happened with the whole virus situation. And we weren't able to travel. I was slated to go to Cape Town, South Africa for my first trip to Africa. And that could have been a totally different experience, and I might not have wanted to come back to Africa because they say first impressions are everything. I remember in early January, Kobe Bryant died. Kobe can die. I mean, everybody can die. We're all humans, but it's the way that he carried himself. I was like, wow, like, Jackson, you kind of got to get the ball rolling because life is not promised. So then the next month in February, I took my first international trip, actually. I went to Canada. And that's when my eyes really got open. Even though it's just across the border.
Canada. Yeah, Canada. I would move to Canada. I just don't know if I can deal with the cold, but Canada is a really, it's a dream place. It's a dreamy country. Happy people, Yeah.
Once you get a taste of that international sauce, it's a little bit different, people. Your mind opens up. I promise you. You're going to see the world from a different lens, and it's going to be a good thing for you. So from there, I went to Mexico. I got some more international flair. Hit a couple different cities, and I was really like, Jackson, it's time to go to Africa. I did my research. South Africa was pretty much out of the picture because it was too hard to get in there. So I said, what's my second best option? Doing my research, I saw that the best option was Nairobi, Kenya.
One for Nairobi. Unajua yani tumeishi kusumbuliwa na South Africans venye movies zikikaa inasemekana South Africans give movie producers better deals, and therefore even movies that have stories about Kenya have been filmed in South Africa. Moja yake ni The First Grader. The First Grader yule mwana alienda shule akiwa 84 years. Kimani Maruge. The First Grader movie that was about his story was recorded in South Africa. Wakisema ati huko ni Kenya. Yaani wanashutia movie South Africa wakisema ni Kenya. Juu Kenya ati ni ngumu sana kufanya mamovie huku na nini na nini. But this guy is talking about how it was easier for him. He could have gone to South Africa, by the way. Yeah, because actually, his first choice was South Africa. I was wondering why he didn't go, and I was very curious. It was hard for him to get to the South Africa, and so he started looking around, and his second best option was Nairobi, and it happened clearly. So yes, South Africans, we got one on you.
This is a booming, bustling city, and so far from me being here, the people are very supportive, and that goes a long way with what I'm trying to do. I came here in January, and honestly, it changed my life, man. 2 weeks changed my life. I'm 34 years old. That says a lot. Just like in The Matrix.
His ninja is younger than me.
Morpheus asked Neo, "You want to take the red pill? Do you want to take the blue pill? Do you want to take the blue pill and go back to corporate America knowing that there's a wall that you'll more than likely hit that you can't push past? Do you want to take that red pill? It's uncertain, but I'm going to be free. I'm going to be unplugged from that matrix, and I'm going to truly be the lion that I really am." When I was at that job, I felt like I was in a cage. I felt like I was boxed in. Now, typically when you see lions at the zoo, those lions are always tired and sleepy, and they don't feel like lions to me. But when that lion is in that
Lion ikiwa kwa zoo ni sleepy, imeboeka, iko zile roa. Like hata ya hunt, haijui kuhunt manze, inaleteaga wanyama hapo manze.
that natural habitat, in that wild, that lion can truly be who he is.
He's
and
a
that's
beast.
what I'm setting out to do right now, people. I broke those chains. I bet all on myself, and I moved to Africa. These lifestyles on me right now, I had to wait to get them because I had to find somebody who sold them here. A lot of stuff had to get set up. This is not easy. Leaving the matrix, all that comes with it. Selling my car. This is real, man. This isn't a game. One thing about me, I keep everything clean. Once they buy this car, they're probably gonna think, "Hey, man, like, was anybody even like driving this? Look at the miles on this, 42,533." And this is a 2016. Today is May 30th, 2021. I am selling this liability on my journey to Africa. Let's make it happen, and I will. Let's get it. I'm really going to need your support now, because I'm going to be pumping out content to bridge the gap from America to Africa. I'm here to do that. That's my goal. I'm here to give back and for them to just feed me with the energy that I need in order to make this thing happen. Also, we know what's going on in America. I move very strategically. I'm thankful that I was not one of the statistics. But sometimes it doesn't matter how strategic you move when you're in a war zone. When you're in a war zone, you can get hit with a stray, you can get hit with shrapnel, and you can be a casualty of war. That was also a motivation for me to leave the Matrix, aka America.
You know what you say? America, America, man, America. Somebody needs to save America. Somebody needs to save America. America needs Jesus. I mean, hata huku kuna maneno. We also have our own stories, but
Now, guys, if you're considering leaving corporate America or leaving your job to follow your own path, I would highly suggest it. But remember, everybody has a dream, but not everybody has a plan. We have to put in that hard
we
work.
have to
And
have
I'm
a
saying
plan
we, because I can't do this by myself,
to make
people.
the dream
I
come
need
true.
you to support. This is the real deal. I put everything on the line to bridge that gap. Why not me? Why can't I get my brothers and sisters from America to come to the motherland? Even if it's just to see it. Because it just took me just to see it in order to understand this is where it starts. Now, Kenya is where it starts, but it's not going to be where it ends. I want to visit every country on this continent and bring it back to the diaspora across the world. I'm passionate about this. So here's a list of things that can really help and can really push this channel. Number one, hit the like button. If you support me, hit that like button even before the video starts, because you know that I'm gonna always bring the heat. I'm not gonna leave anything on the table. I know there's gonna be sleepless nights. I know it's gonna be days I'm gonna be thinking of concepts and content. So hit that like button. Number two, hit the notification bell. My uploads will be much more consistent. Hit the notification bell. Be a part of the notification squad so you know every time I drop a video. Because you can't rely on YouTube for me to get this content to you. And number three, this is very important, share the video. People need to see a person that looks just like them can do what I'm doing. All it takes is heart and dedication. You have to be dedicated. And I'm also telling this to myself. This is not easy. This is very scary, but only the strong survive. And I'm built for this. Follow me on Instagram at Jackson S. Cooper. The reason why that's important, that pushes the brand out more and more. So therefore, I can do more while I'm here. See, my plan is to move around Africa, move around Kenya, and to help people. By helping them and showing what they do, being able to donate eventually. Those are the things that I want to do, because that's when you really fulfill your purpose and fulfill the life while you're here on Earth. Here's some things that the real supporters are going to really have to do in order for this to work. I have a GoFundMe up right now. This is the first time that I'm telling the mass audience that I have this up. The link is in the bio. Support, support, support. No dollar amount is too small. Everything is going to go for me being able to create content here in Africa. The GoFundMe link is below. Go support it. PayPal is down below as well. It will truly help a lot. Also, I have the Cash App for my family in America. Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Family in America.
All those ways will help this journey, guys. This is Coop's Corner. We're going to bridge the gap from America to Africa. I promise you that. Okay, guys. I hope you were motivated by this video. That's what it's all about, baby. Motivation.
Let's check. Oh, what is he about? Jacob. The look at the Ghana for Kolopo. So mzee ana travel tu maraundi, anapiga tu maraundi ya ki American Trying KFC in Kenya. 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Oh mzee. So ule mzee wa adventure tu. Anapiga raundi tu akirekodi mavida. Yeah. The amazing Mexico City, he reviews products, men face masks, getting my wisdom tooth removed. That's crazy. Buffalo Wild Wings. All right. Puerto Rico. Okay, cool. All right. Anyways, let's look up Nani. Dave. Shit. Moving to Africa. Dave Chappelle is moving to Africa. Alikuwa anaongea kwa hii interview na nani ile Dave Chappelle, I'm moving to Africa and building my brand where Africa is the future. Go black to Africa. Dave Chappelle on advantages Africa has to offer that inspire him to return and invest in the continent. Acha tuchekia, tunacheki.
Welcome to Candid Africa.
Candid
Truthful
Africa.
and unapologetic.
Tunacheki.
Stevie Wonder said in the press recently that he wanted to move to Ghana. Now, those of us in the room that know Stevie personally, he says this thing many times through the years that we've known.
Stevie Wonder moving to Ghana.
Last time he said it, what he said, I'm moving to Ghana so that I can be valued and respected more. It's almost exactly the phrase he used. And, you got to think, as a black American, who amongst us is more valued or respected than Stevie Wonder? And the idea that he would feel this way at this stage in his life and in his career, he goes on to say, I would do this for my grandchildren so that they don't have to worry about that, which is a very ominous thing to say because clearly this is going to last for the foreseeable future. And to see him decide to make that move, I wanted to go. Because I look at Stevie, I look at Stevie as he's the soul of American culture. And man, if the soul leaves the body, then this thing is dead.
I understand.
And I go, I'll follow him over there. Or I'll go myself. I'll do it for him. I called Naomi immediately.
He did.
You put me in contact with David Adjaye. David Adjaye, for those at home, is a very respected architect, considered one of the finest on earth. And here in the United States, he did the Smithsonian Museum of African American History, which is sacred ground as far as Smithsonians go for black people. And he designed it, and Naomi put him in touch with me. And
Unacheki, unasikia venye anararoa ati hata ashaanza kubonga na architect fulani mwenye alijenga ile the museum, the black museum, ile museum ya Black Heritage iko majuli launchiwa juzi.
So we've been working together. Hopefully I'll build something there. But I'm definitely going to at least rent something for the foreseeable future. And I hope to open a comedy club there. Because I heard there's none. And I think
you're going to tour all 54 countries.
I would love to.
That'd be amazing.
And I did that show in South Africa. I had never performed in Africa before. It was like, ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles, like the crowd went crazy. Like, and I've got a lot of ovations, but the way they responded, how quickly they bought the tickets, I was surprised that there would be that kind of interest.
No, I was not really surprised, but I think you're going to find that across the whole continent. It's going to be that way towards you.
And Netflix
They've been waiting patiently.
Yeah, they have. I didn't know.
What's that?
Netflix has all this data now that they share with.
What is that? My goodness.
About where people watch me, and the viewership I have in parts of Africa are staggering. It's like
I'm not shocked.
People
I'm
love
not
me.
shocked.
They watch me like I'm an action movie, and I'm just telling jokes.
They want more.
Yeah, Mazejo. Habari ni kama hiyo wadau. Yani tuseme that is what is happening right about now. Watu wengine wanaenda majuu, wengine wanarudi Africa. A lot will be happening. You can imagine the kind of things that Dave Chappelle is going to do in Africa when he moves here. I mean, it's a lot. So stand-up comedians, nani, content creators, jitumeni, it's about to pop. And I really hope that our local entertainment industry will also be in a good position to accommodate these people. Juu kuongea kweli tunaongeaga juu ya old same faces na ni wale ni wetu, unacheki. So na for instance Dave Chappelle akikam aanze kuchukua majobs kama ma sponsorship deals na vitu kama hizo, si wale maceleb wa area watakula moto sana. Cause lazima itafika mahali ni kama vile Uber ilikam. Unacheki vile Uber ilikam watu wakazusha, taxi wakazusha sana. Therefore you can expect there's a good thing when Uber comes, but you can expect kuna watu watazua. So I expect pia at some point we may have a conflict related to jobs and kind of business people are looking for, especially if you're going for the same business with somebody like Dave Chappelle, and then he gets it. People are likely to get sore about it, and I'm interested to see how it all pans out. But I hope we are going to get better rather than bitter with the incoming celebrities who are coming back to Africa from all over the world, from the US especially. Mazina hope vitu zitaenda poa, yani hope hakuta patikana zile xenophobic tensions kama zile ziko South Africa. Wakenya ni wazuri, si Wakenya hatunaga hizo. Wakenya we don't have that kind of xenophobic attitude that unfortunately some South Africans have exhibited and made some kind of a picture about South Africa manze. Mimi sahii napenda South Africa sana. Mademo wa South Africa ni wale hey. Lakini hiyo inchi wewe cheza mbali na hiyo inchi. Even though tuko continent moja, lakini I don't know, man. To some extent, I feel like South Africans feel like they are better than us. Unacheki, I'm sorry that's the douchebag thing to say, but enyewe manze, hivyo ndio mimi naona. Hivyo ndio mimi naona, like at you need a visa to go to South Africa. Visa ya nini na tuko continent moja? So South Africa wako na zao pia. Unasikia mpaka mtu akitoka Bajuni ngumu sana kuingia huko. Lakini sijuagi venye huu tutoka sinema. Hapo ndo sijaielewa vile South Africa huu tutoka sinema. Lakini venye Kenya Film Commission siku hizi naona imejitahidi na Najib Balala pale mheshimiwa venye wamejitahidi kumarket Kenya. I'm sure things are changing, and I'm sure we are also going to be competing with for big projects. Of course, Netflix wamekam Kenya na wamebuy movies, so tunajua it's going to get to a point whereby it doesn't matter. There's so much to go around for everyone, whereby South Africa cannot take all the jobs. Unacheki? I'm sure Apple TV will be coming, Prime TV will be coming, Showmax is already here. The other streaming platforms around the world zenye ziko na biashara kubwa. Naona tu wakikam continent ina grow, na industry ina grow. So all these initiatives are welcome. We just hope that zitaingiana vizuri na life itasonga mbele poa. Au sio? Thank you very much for watching this video. Meantime, put on a playlist nikajipikie juu tunajua kitambo nilikuwa nakula mkate, ati sitaki kupika, ati nakula mayai, nakula zile noodles, but tangu time fulani nilipata ka health scare fulani, my autoimmune ni nini, nikaambiwa ni vile nakula trash, nakula chakula mbaya, nakula tu mkate, kahawa, ati kama saa nimekula mkate na maziwa, ati sasa leo date nutrition umeona. Nikikula noodles na mayai mpaka najipigia makofi. Ni vile nimejitumberia. So but I do vegetables, I do a lot of vegetables. Of course proteins are a very big part of my diet, but kama vile nisema hapo in the video tutaongea story ya nutrition baadaye, story ya food baadaye, but for now I just wanted to do that reaction so that you can get it going, get it out. I'll see you. Thank you very much. Official, I'm Steve Lumongi, social, I'm Tefano the Wonder Boy. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.